we have a friend in studio with us.
Yes, we do.
His name is PT, and he wrote us a letter basically saying he wants to be a radio personality, right, PT?
Yes, it is.
Not
That's
only
his dream. That's his dream.
Not just a radio personality, but he wants to give the celebrity gossip.
That's right.
I sure do.
You're all about the celebrity gossip life.
It's the gossip that everyone will be talking about today. It's PT's Showbiz Top 5 on the Kid Craddock Morning Show.
That's exciting.
I love that. The announcer got said your name. You know how long I had to wait? I had to be here before the announcer got said my name.
Yeah, PT, you know how long that takes for us?
It was a long time.
I had to get into a sleeping bag naked with Big Al Mack in order for my name to be on the return.
All right, PT, entertain us.
Oh,
Come on.
boy.
Number 5. Go ahead.
Okay, then I told you guys about Kanye mess.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as you guys know, last week he was in D.C.
Okay.
And according to my sources, this gentleman approached him and wanted to get an autograph.
Okay.
So when he reached out, Kanye said, wait a minute, I'm not signing that. That is the wrong room. He had the picture of Chris Humphrey and not Kanye.
Oh, it was a wedding photo of
Yes,
Kim with
yes.
Chris.
Yes, thank you, Sam. Thank you, sweetie. It's my fault. I told y'all yesterday, if y'all remember, this little thing right here. Let me show you. This little thing right here. I have to remember to turn it off. Yeah, and I forgot to turn it off. But it's on. It's on now. So y'all can hear me now. So thank you. Kim, was that Kim? Yeah. But see, most people don't say stuff to me, so I wouldn't have never known if did nobody say nothing. Thank you, Kim. Anyway, but I did say that I'm gonna come on here every night this week at 9 o'clock. And here it is, a Friday night. It's 9:05. We got one person watching. So if other people come in, they do. If they don't, I gotta go on with the show, honey. It's like when you go to church, you can't wait on the folks to come to church on time because they never do. You just gotta start, and when they come, they come. When they don't, then they just catch it when it's over. They have to catch the replay, okay? Mm. Well, before I go any further, I want to remind everybody I'm so excited. I'm going to be going to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. I've never been well. I've been outside of the United States before. I've been outside, like I've been to long cruises and stuff like that. But I'm so excited that I'm going to Hawaii. I can't believe it's really like a dream come true because I have never ever gone to Hawaii. Again, I've been to cruises where I've been to places far out. Like we went to oh God, Belize, Jamaica. No, no, Belize, Bahamas. Quite a few places I went to. But I'm so excited and I can't wait to go. I was going to show pictures of the hotel where we're going to be staying at. For some reason, the damn pictures didn't pop up. But I'm really excited. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous because I've never flown that far before. I think the farthest I've ever flown would be L.A. and of course, New York. I've never flown that far before, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very excited. I've never been before. I'm so happy that I'm going. You only got one life, and this was a free trip. Free trip. Kim, my friend, Chase. Everybody knows Chase. Chase won. He won on the Texas Lotto, and he can bring a friend, bitch, and I'm one of the friends, and I'm going. Yes, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. So I'm so excited. So let's see. Before I get into the gossip in the news, I want you guys please, whatever you do, even if you watch this video when I'm done. Hey Kim, what I'm gonna do? No disrespect to you, sweetie, and no tea, no shade, but I'm gonna cover my face until more people come in because I feel like I'm just talking to one or two people. So I'm gonna cover my face until more people come in, but I'm still here. Okay, just so you know, I'm still here. All right. So, just so you guys know, before I start the show, please, whatever you do, please, 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 like the video. In other words, there's a little thumbs up or the like, click, 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 like, and share is what they call it. So if you can click this video, like it, share, and definitely get into the comment. It means a lot to me. Okay. Mm. And Kim, you're gonna let me know if you can hear me real good. My moderators hadn't quite come through yet. It's a Friday night. They may come, they may not. I usually do. I think what I might do on Fridays till it start getting cold is just do a pre-recorded show. But either way go, the show has to go on, and we're gonna go on with the show. As soon as we get 10 people watching, and I'm advertising on like 10 different sites. I'm on 4 or 5 Facebooks, Twitter, and everything else. So as soon as we get 10 people, then I'll show my face. Okay. So we're gonna start out with our first story, y'all. And this is something you call news that you can use. Thank you, LM. City and state, please. If you guys, if I, okay, good. Thank you. If you guys are watching me for the first time, please tell me what city and state that you're in, because I love to shout out people, with the city and state. Like this name here, I've never seen your name before. So if you are tuned in from uh, and maybe for the first time, or either I don't know who you are. I love to shout out your state. I'm sure I may have been there sometime in my lifetime. You just never know. We got a few more people. Oh my God. Yes, I've been to Richmond. I've been to Richmond. I performed shows in Richmond. And I was shocked to know that Richmond, Virginia had, back in the days, had the biggest slave trade. Like, I was like, what? Yeah, I was reading that I was actually on the bus one day, and as long as I should know my history, about about this. I'm glad you said Richmond because this first story is about slavery. Okay, so I just never knew that Richmond was like, but Virginia is full of us. Yes, I know. I used to live in Norfolk. I lived in Norfolk, Virginia. I love the Norfolk, Virginia area. I like the fact that You're not too far from DC. You're not too far from Virginia Beach. Okay, Ohio, Black Kick. I have no idea where that is, but thanks for tuning in. I know I have relatives in Dayton, Ohio. But yeah, Richmond. I love the fact that you can go from Richmond to Norfolk to DC. I just love it. Yeah, ODU. Yes, actually, when I lived in Norfolk, we used to party at this club called Vibrations, which was located on 34th Street. I used to do shows off of this street called it was the street that Hardy's was on. Let me look it up right quick. Hardy's on 21st Street. Yes, Hardy's on 21st Street. Yes, bitch. So yes, we used to go to Hardy's on 21st Street. Well, anyway, in Norfolk, and uh, we had this. There was an after hours club. It was called Vibrations, and I'm actually looking at the Google map right now. Oh, you take me so far back. I'm actually supposed to be in Norfolk for this reunion that they're gonna be having in October, but my finances, man, I just it's not looking good, and people don't understand. I don't mind going doing it for free. I don't care about getting paid, but the prices are so high. That's what they call it. What do they call that weekend coming? That's like well, we don't celebrate it, but they call it Columbus Day weekend. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm actually looking at the street right now. Yeah, so it was at 21st Street, and let me see. Here's the street right here, and I'm gonna tell you exactly where the club was at. 21st in Collie, no, West 21st Street, and not Collie. Is it Collie? I think it's Collie. Let me see. Here it is. Yep, Colonial. Yeah, Colonial. 21st and Colonial Street, and the building was. Let me see. They told me it's not the same no more. It's changed a lot over there. Let me see if I can pull up where the building was. Ooh, yeah, they've changed so much over here. It's not the same anymore. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It was over there by that Dollar Tree. That Dollar Tree is new. All this stuff over there is new. That Bangkok Gardens, all that stuff over there. Oh, this is where I think it was at, y'all. Right here where the Benjamin Moore painting place is. Oh, anyway. Oh, Lord, you got me talking about Norfolk. Hi, Guy Renard. Welcome to the show. Yes, the cactus. I performed there before too. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm supposed to be coming to Norfolk, but child, the way things are looking. So, yeah, when if we get 10 people to watch the show, y'all, I'm gonna show my face. I'm not gonna show my face until then. Hi guys, city and state. You love me? Do I know you, guy? I love you too, but I'm trying to figure out who you are. Yes, I'm old school though. I go way back. I go back to Norfolk to the early '80s. Yeah, I was performing in Norfolk like in '89, '88, '89. Yeah, 90, something like that. Yeah. And like I said, we have a huge reunion show coming up in October, and I'm supposed to be there. Oh, God. I'll be there. He'll open up a door and make a way for me to get there. Yeah, we all do this. It's a volunteer thing. We don't get paid for it. I've been to Joffrey's. Yes, I have been to Joffrey's. Yes, I've been to pretty much. Oh, you've been, but you know what, guy? Let me show my face. Let me show my face. Okay. Sorry about that. I do understand that I'm probably not the most popular blogger on the internet at this present time. So a lot of people come, they go, come and go, unless something bad happened to me, or unless there's a viral video, then everybody will come back. But you have those moments. And some days I don't want to do the show, some days I do. And people say, damn, you got almost, well, by the way, guys, I'm almost at 12,000 subscribers. My numbers have shot up since I started doing my mukbangs. For some reason, mukbangs, the, the, the videos with mukbangs, like with YouTube, oh my God, they give you the videos. Soon as you do a mukbang, you do those eat casting things. Soon as I do it, a video pops up. And that's ads, and that's how people make money. I got a friend of mine who does mukbangs, and he's bought a brand new car, got him a new home because of the ads. So I love doing the gossip, but at this present time, it hasn't got me where I want to be. And I know there's a lot of things I need to change, but there's going to be some changes coming in January. Hopefully, it'll help my channel, and then I'm going to be around some people that'll be that that's gonna help. I want to go into more details about it because I want to. You never let the left hand know what your right hand is doing. Hello, but anyway, back to what I was saying. So, Guy, so I haven't seen you in a while, and maybe you have to tell me what city and state. I love to shout out people's city and states because you never know. I've been entertaining for a long time, so I may have been there. So yeah, Norfolk, Virginia, Norfolk, Richmond. I performed in Richmond. I've been all over, been everywhere pretty much, and I'm glad. I'm glad to say I've traveled. When I was younger, and because some people ain't never been outside the state of Texas, child. There's a life outside of Texas. Okay, okay. You've been scrubbed since. Oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, Kim, I remember your name. Yeah, I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate y'all putting up with my mess. Yes, I really do. Okay, well, all right, we're gonna move on, and I'll be waiting on a guy to tell me what city and state he's in, so we can. All right, here we go. Now, Colors. Yes, I've been to Colors. I knew the owners. They closed it down, right? I knew the two guys that owned it. I didn't know them, but I knew there was two lovers that owned it. They pretty much. I think the only legendary club in the DMV that's still around would be black would be fireplace. Oh, Brooklyn, yes, I've been to Brooklyn. Uh-huh. I told y'all I've been all over the world. I've been all over the world. Oh yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, it's crazy. Sort of like when I used to host shows at 708, and which was a legendary club in Atlanta. I was one of the last MCs at 708 in Atlanta. They closed it down because, you know, uh, the bull. What's that? The not Virginia, but Georgia Tech bought it. So yeah, I've been around the world. Going back to Brooklyn, I'm gonna tell you what I was doing in Brooklyn. I met a guy when I used to host shows in Atlanta. This guy, he had a porn industry, and he thought I was funny, and he was like, "I would love for you to come, excuse me, and host my event at the club." So what they do, they have what is the name of the club in Brooklyn? It's not there anymore. It's matter of fact, it's still there, but they changed the name. It's in Brooklyn. I don't know if you're gay or not, guy, but what is straight people do go to gay bars? But what is the name of that club in Brooklyn? Oh, I can't think of the name of it, but maybe y'all can think of the name of it. But anyway, and we're gonna get into the gossip after I tell you about my Brooklyn situation. Yes, Langston's. Yes, that's it. Langston. Yes, I performed there. Okay, cool. Okay. Yes, I performed at Langston's. I did. Yes. So he passed away. He had this porn company. Oh, what was the name of his company? I can't remember the name of his company. He was a really nice guy. So he saw me hosting in Atlanta. He was like, I would love for you to come up to uh New York. 'Cause I've been in New York before. I did the Maury Povich show, what, 3 times? Yeah, I did the Maury, I think 3 times. Then I did Bill Cunningham show. I did another show. So anyway, he booked me for the event they had at Langston's, and then after everybody left Langston's, it went down in Brooklyn. But I was nice. I was just the bartender. I didn't do nothing, y'all. But that was my first time inside of a brownstone. I had never been inside of a brownstone. So of course, if he owns a porn industry, he had all kind of men running out in and out of his house. So I was in the house, and I was like, I was looking. I looked upstairs. I said, "Damn, this place is big." And anyway, so that was one of my run-ins with Brooklyn. I went to Langston. So, but I heard it's still open, but it's another name or something now. Yeah. So yeah, man. Maybe one day when I become famous, I can move back to New York. I love New York. It's just that the thing about New York, this when the shit happens, it happens in New York, Chicago, and these big cities first, like COVID. You know, uh, COVID. People in New York, it was bad. It was so bad in New York. But other than that, I love me some New York. Oh, it's closed. But I heard someone told me it's another club name of another. It's another name now. My friend DJ Chris Johnson from Los Angeles, he goes to Brooklyn, like he's in Brooklyn like every other weekend. He goes to some place. I'm gonna text it while I'm talking to you, and he goes there every weekend, every other weekend. He's always in New York. Seems like, well, you know, in the summertime. I think that's what it is. Let me text him right quick. And he wants me to go so bad because I love house music. I'll probably lose my mind, have a heart attack on the damn dance floor if I, because I love me. Yeah, it's small, but I'm okay with that. I just love old school house music. You know, I love it. I love it. I love it. I brought house music to Dallas on the gay scene. A lot of people don't know that, but I brought house music to the gay scene in Dallas because at the time I had when I lived in DC, I used to go to Tracks. The Tracks was a legendary club. Oh my God, I'm getting so emotional, and I'm talking about the old times. But Tracks was it was a legendary club in DC way back in the '90s, early late '80s into the '90s. Oh well, yeah, I know. Yeah, he told me. I'm about to call him right now. I talked to him earlier today, and let me see. Yeah, let me call him right quick. And so yeah, let me call him right quick. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, and there's another club called is it the what is that other club on Tuesday nights? They play house. Yes, yes. I used to host shows there. I did my first drag show in Loretta's back in the early. Naisha Dupree gave me my first. She gave me my first dress, and I won my first talent night at Loretta's. And who's to think years later I would be hosting shows at 708. Yeah. Okay. Chris is not answering the phone. He'll call back. Let me text him. I asked him what's the name of the club in Brooklyn. I thought about moving to New York. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, y'all, this is so crazy. I don't know how we're talking about this, but this I love this. Y'all waiting on the gossip. It's coming. But don't get to talk about the Bachelor's meal. Oh my God, don't get to talk about the Bachelor's meal. Many nights and days I went up in the Bachelor's meal. Let me tell you a story right quick. Y'all trying to make me cry tonight? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, I'm on here to get some damn gossip. Well, I took my friend. Well, I went to the Baptist Mill back when it was the shit. You had the upstairs, then you had the downstairs. That's my friend from LA. Hold on. He gonna tell me. Oh, he said the happiness lounge is closed now. Let me ask him where did they go? Okay, I just asked him where everybody. He says, and yeah, the food I like being able to eat at the Bachelor's and Party Lounge. Oh yes, you talking about some strong fucking drinks? Oh my God, this is how they pour. This is how they pour at the Bachelor's. Now I'm not gonna drink this drink, y'all, because I'm not drinking because I'm about to go somewhere. But just hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna show you how they pour. Okay. Okay, he says he does Brooklyn 2 times a month. The new club in Brooklyn is called Lombada, the Lombada Club. He said that's the new club in Brooklyn. So, but I'm coming to Brooklyn. We got to meet up, guy. We got to meet up when I come there. So, if you've never been to, well, the Bachelor's Mill is closed down. They call it what they call it now, the Froggy something now. It's something else now. But it's not even the Bachelor's Mill. But this is that crowd. But if you go to DC, I mean, I go back to the Tracks Day. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Tracks, the Wet, and all of those clubs anywhere like DC, Atlanta, in the gay bars. This is why straight people go to the gay bars. Now this is Atlanta and this is DC. Hi, how you doing? Fine. Where you from? Texas. What would you like? Let me have a whiskey and coke. But actually, y'all, that's not enough. They actually go all the way up to here. Now I got to put this up. I ain't gonna drink this shot. I ain't finna drink this time of night. I'm about to go to my mama's house. Come over there smelling like liquor. What the fuck you been? But yeah, so yeah, good old days. Yeah, and do you remember? Do you remember the mix? The mix is still around. Not the mix. In Atlanta. Do you remember uh Pearl Garden? Do you remember the Pearl Garden in Atlanta? Here, I'm gonna put. Let me put this up here just in case you want to come in and talk to me, so you don't have to keep texting. Let me put this up here right quick. Matter of fact, this is for anybody. If you, I don't have a phone line yet. I'm trying to learn how to get one. But if anybody wanna, oh, hold on, I almost put the wrong thing up here. Hold on. If anybody wanna come and say something in the live, let me put the link up here. I gotta learn. I gotta some kind of way. I gotta learn how to put this damn phone line. Okay, here it is right here. So if anybody want to say something, if you don't want to just type, here is the link right here. You just click on it. It should bring you into my live. You don't have to show your face, but you can talk to me. All right, let's get into the gossip. Let's get into the gossip and the news. My first story is really news, guys. So I didn't, I forgot to put up. I did forget to put up a picture for this, so I'll just use this. Okay, celebrity gossip and news. So okay, so all right, you guys know it's going to be very important, very, very important for you to vote. Matter of fact, let me do this right quick. It's going to be very important that you guys vote. I usually don't like to do news and do politics and stuff, but I'm talking about it now because this is going to be news you can use. Sometime I do something called news you can use. So I'm going to be talking about news you can use, and this is going to be real quick. Um, and we're going to get through this, and I'm going to talk about it, and then it's not going to be that long. Then I'm gonna get it over with. Okay, so you guys know that this election is very important. All elections are very important. We have a lot of people who have s- have given their lives for us to get out and be able to vote. There was a time that black people couldn't vote. There was a time that women couldn't vote. There was a time when just only white people could vote. Okay, so um, believe it or not, let me see. I was trying to pull up this picture because I wanted to pull up. Oh, here we go. This would be perfect. This would be actually perfect. There are 4 or 5 states, guys, where it's on the ballot. Believe it or not, for some states will have slavery on the ballots this midterm election. Yes. In less than 60 days, Alabama, Louisiana, Oregon, Tennessee, Vermont will decide whether to abolish slavery. Isn't this stupid? That shouldn't even be an issue. That shouldn't even be on the. We should. That's just take it off of there. Are you serious? But it's not exactly what you think. Now, the ballot is a part of a larger criminal justice reform movement aimed at prison labor. Now, in attempt the attempt addressed is called loophole in the 13th Amendment, which ended slavery and involuntary servitude when it was ratified in 1965. And it advocates push to officially abolish slavery and involuntary servitude as well as reshape the prison labor system. Okay, so now Juneteenth also reminds us of slavery, but it has not been fully abolished in this country. In reality, the 13th Amendment outlaws slavery except for the as punishment for a crime. And this is why we need to abolish about the need to abolish amendment. This is why it's very important. If you live in those states, please go out and make your vote be heard. A lot of people don't, I know I don't like to talk politics on here, but I just want to share that with y'all. Get involved, get out there. I'm gonna tell you the states again. Here are the states. Um, Alabama, which we ain't surprised. Louisiana, which we ain't surprised. I'm surprised Texas ain't on there. Texas might be on there. Excuse me. Tennessee, Vermont, And I think Texas is on there as well. I'm not for sure. So if you live in those states, guys, please get out and vote. Let's see here. Okay, so meanwhile, legislation has been introduced in California, Florida, New York, Ohio, and Texas to put similar ballot questions before voters in upcoming election. So it may be still on in Texas. They just, they just need to bring it up. I don't even understand why we would even have to worry about it. It just needs to go away. So if you live in those states, please get involved. That liquor smelling good, but I can't drink. I don't drink and drive. Okay. Well, all right. Here we go. I haven't talked about this in quite some time, but we have an update. We have an update on Sweetie Pie's situation that went down. Well, y'all know that Miss Robbie's son has been accused of killing his nephew, right? Yeah, it's his nephew or something like that. Well, this happened a day ago, but I'm just now talking about it. Of course, witnesses have come forth, and people said that um, people have come forth and talked and spoke against him, and said he did this or whatever. So now they're saying that that he's, of course, we all know he supposedly did this allegedly for a policy, a life insurance policy, $450,000 in life insurance. Now they said before he killed his nephew, y'all. They said that he had also had plans of killing, other members, even his mom, allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not, but this guy is pure evil. This guy is pure evil. To kill your own relatives, it's like sleeping with your own relatives because of jealousy. But this is something I didn't know. Let me tell you something, y'all. Just because you're on TV, that doesn't mean that you have money. I'm gonna go ahead and just be honest with you. I'm just gonna call it out. And this is not alleged. This is the true story, honey. You can go and tell him what I said. Hit him up on Instagram because I don't give two fucks because it's true. Let me see. Do I have his picture? Well, let me finish talking about him, and then I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Okay. So they said that after the show, that Tim was doing bad. He got evicted from his apartment, his condo or whatever he had got evicted. He was having a hard time, and he just wanted money. See, here's the problem. You were trying to live up to the Joneses, Tim, and a lot of other people. Here's his nephew that he killed, allegedly. You were trying to live up to the Joneses, which a lot of people do. When you get a lot of, that's why you say you have to be careful what you ask God for. A lot of people get all this money, they get this fame, and when they lose it, you know, they don't know how to handle it. If I become a millionaire tomorrow and I lose it, I know what it's like not to have it. But apparently Tim, allegedly didn't know what to do. He just what, your own people? I don't think it'd be right if he killed anybody else. But hell, if I'm gonna kill somebody, it won't be my own people, my kin. But you know, and I think he needs to pay the piper. This young man does not deserve to have that done to him, and it's just unfair. And I hope he rot in jail for the rest of his life. If they find him guilty, he needs to rot in jail for the rest of his life. This young man didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve this, not one bit. And nobody deserves to be killed. Nobody. You know, um, it's sad. And I hope and pray that that they come to some type of conclusion with this. I hope they get it over with. And his mama gonna stick with him. His mama gonna stick with him, and that's what mothers do. And that's okay. Miss Robbie seems like a nice person. She said, that's my son. If he did it, she gonna be there. That's one thing I love about a mother, baby. Some mothers gonna be there for you. They know that's you still a baby. You still a child. That's how they look at you. They don't care about you being a grown man. You still a child to them. And I'll give Miss Robbie her, I'll give her points for that. But if this boy killed this boy, allegedly killed him, and had something to do with this, or had something to do with this, he needs to spend his time in jail. And it's an unfortunate thing that people get caught up. They get this money, and they still want to live like the Joneses, but sometimes you just can't. All right. That's why you have people go out write checks and do credit card fraud. Not me, sister. Never in my life. Nope. Let me tell y'all something. I would rather get on my YouTube channel and beg you for some money before I go out and rob somebody, write a check, stab somebody, kill somebody for money. Nope. I got more pride in myself. I would rather go out. Well, first of all, work, get a job. If you can't get a job, ask. All you can do is ask. I had a situation, 2 months ago. I got stuck in Houston. I had the money to get home, but it was another situation where somebody didn't do what they supposed to do, and I was stuck like Chuck. I got family I could have called, but I don't like calling my family. And people find out, what's wrong, PT? I'm stuck in Houston. I'm trying to get home. I missed my bus, went to the wrong stop. And before you know it, my people on YouTube, they got me home. You know, you go through, but I wasn't finna go out and rob nobody. I wasn't finna go out and kill nobody. I wasn't finna go out and write no checks. Uh-uh. Bitch, I got a clean record and I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, we're gonna move on. Speaking of a clean record, okay, let's talk about this mess right here, y'all. Let me see here. Trying to get the picture to come up. For some reason, this picture not coming up. Hold on one second. Child, it's telling me I ain't got no internet. Can y'all hear me? Because it's telling me I don't have no internet. Whew, thank God I'm going back to AT&T. Well, I'm gonna get AT&T next week. This Optimal Wi-Fi I got is horrible, child. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me because it's telling me I don't have internet, so I don't know what's going on. We're gonna try Miss AT&T and see what she all about next week. Okay, I'm trying to get it to pull back up. This is the worst internet. Don't ever get Optimum, y'all. Optimum. Don't ever get it. But I live in a small country, so we don't have that very many options. Still telling me I don't have internet. And nobody's talking back to me to let me know if you could hear me. Let's see here. Let me try to log on one more time because it's telling me I don't have internet. I need that Google Wi-Fi. That's what I need. Okay, let me see if it's gonna. This is just straight horrible. All right. Well, they say I'm connected now. All right. Yeah, I'm connected because it's letting me show the picture. All right, let's talk about Neo. Look at that head, bitch. Girl, what is going on? That's why he always wear them hats. Because he got that cone shaped head. Oh, girl. Now, Neo, you know, I hate when men fall out with their girlfriends, their ex-wives, their baby mamas, and say nasty and ugly things about them online. Neo is suggesting, well, him and this girl, they didn't. Well, it's alleged he didn't cheated on her again, and it's alleged he got 3 side pieces. It's alleged that he's telling her to go back to work. Go back and do what you did when I met you. No, Neo, that's your fault. If you're the one cheating, she don't need to do nothing. You need to pay up. You need to take care of this woman. If you're the one who supposedly did what you did. Why should she have to go back to work? Go back to stripping to support yourself. Really, Neo, really. Excuse me. So the judge filed documents asking the judge to reject the alimony. Go straight to hell, Neo. Crystal Renee Smith is asking for the alimony. You need to pay it. He wants the judge to evict Crystal and their children from the Georgia house. Really, Neo? You the one who cheated, homeboy. You the one who cheated. You allegedly fathered another woman. And this ain't the first time they say you messed around with 3 or 4 women at one time right now. Well, the word on the streets is one of the kids, but I guess not. I don't know, but I guess you could be one of the kids. And still, you might have a side piece. We don't know, child. A man that is, but I just think it's wrong for a man. How can you be a man? I don't care how much you fall out with a woman. I'm a gay man, and I can't see me telling a woman, I don't give a damn what this lady did to me, because it's unless you the one that's doing all the cheating. She says she's never gonna go back to you, Neo. So beautiful family. But a horse ass daddy. My stepfather, may he rest in peace, he was a hoe. He couldn't help himself. He was just a hoe. Most men are hoes. Can I just call it out? And some of them just can't help themselves. They just hoes. My daddy, rest in peace. I love my stepfather, y'all. I do. And I'm not talking about him, but it's just the truth. And if he was here, he'd be like, "Amen. Speak, son. Tell the truth." My mama would catch my daddy right in the middle of something. He'd sit there and lie out of his teeth and say he ain't did it. Caught him with my mama's best friend from across the street in between her legs, and he denied it. That ain't me. Some men are just hoes, and they don't. If you're gonna be a whore, then just move on. But it's hard. You don't want to move on because you want your cake and eat it too. That's what you want to do. You want your cake and you want to eat it too. But you have no right to telling this woman she need to go back to stripping. No, you should have did what you were supposed to do and not cheated on this woman allegedly, and you take care of her and you take care of them children. This is sad. This is really, really awful. So I hope they get it together, man. I really do. Today, guys, I was on Jason Lee's. This is some tea right here, bitch. I was on Jason Lee's Instagram, and Jason Lee, y'all know him from Hollywood Unlocked. I love me some Jason Lee. Jason Lee was going left, bitch. When I tell you he was going straight left on Instagram, well, Jason Lee was talking about how people trying to bring him down. And I genuinely like Jason Lee. And I tell people all the time, the bigger you get, the more people are going to try to slam you, bring you down, to ruin your friendships and your relationships. They're mad because you got money. Look what happened to the guy in Houston a couple of days ago or weeks ago. He got murdered over a damn chain and money at a concert. Got murdered over a chain. Like, first of all, anyway, so Jason Lee was going off, bitch. He was going off on his Instagram, and I hated to see him go off like that, but I know it was something that really bothered him. Like, he was really, really going off. And he was talking about how, people don't really know the good that I do, and they don't really know where I come from. He was basically like, you know what, y'all could take everything from me, but I'm still gonna be Jason. I could have. Jason was talking about the money he got. He makes millions, got millions. Oh, bitch, he was in a Sprinter, bitch. I didn't even know what a Sprinter was. What's a Sprinter? Some badass van, honey. He was in sickening. It was nasty. I even made a comment, and he liked my comment. Well, he made a comment after I said, "Oh, I'm listening to you, Jason, but that Sprinter that vehicle you in is sickening." So he was just saying how, and then okay, this is what I'm finna tell y'all. This is what the story's about. So he started talking about the people that was dogging him and reading him, and he went off and he brought up this man and his wife. Do I have the picture? Let me see. Oh, I'm just not prepared tonight, am I? I do have the picture. Let's see here. Anyway, Byron Allen. If y'all don't know who Byron Allen is, he's a billionaire. He has a lot of money. And he was basically saying that Byron Allen's wife, who's a white lady, which is nothing wrong with that, she owns this company. And the company that she owns, they were the people that was attacking him. And she didn't even know who Byron Allen's wife was. So he got his phone. He said, let me see who Byron, he said, Byron Allen, and he had said, I'm gonna have somebody, he a billionaire, I'm gonna have somebody look at his, his background or his taxes or whatever. He was going ham. I mean, I ain't never seen Jason Lee go off like that. He was going ham on this man. And I sent Jason Lee a message, and I know he probably won't see it, and he probably won't read it. But I'm like this, you know what? The bigger you get, the more people are gonna come your way. If I get a viral video right now overnight, I mean, the haters are gonna come. The haters are going to come. People that ain't been studying me, they gonna come. They're gonna be like, oh, PT this, PT that. But you have to be, you're gonna just have to be ready for that, because they're gonna come. They're gonna come. They're gonna bother you. They're gonna harass you. They're gonna make up stories about you. He said they said, oh, I'm slammed Jason Lee. I got slammed. Jason, like, I got slammed. Hell, I'm minding my own business. Jason Lee, and I'm so proud of Jason Lee, man. He lost the weight. He looks good. He's an entrepreneur. He's his own boss. I'm proud of that dude, man. I just, he's come from such a long way. But Jason Lee, if you happen to see this video, child, fuck them hoes. Do you? Don't worry about these people. Just like with me, I could care less what anybody think about me, what they say about me. I'm moving on with my life. When you getting the things that you get and the things you never had before, you should look back at the people like, girl, I'm moving on. But I know it's hard sometimes. You gotta go in on some people sometimes, because some people just do really, really piss you off. Sometimes you gotta go in on them. But we wish you nothing but the best. He said he's definitely gonna have them look at the Byron Allen's background and see what he got going on. But Byron Allen got some corns, honey. He got some major corns. So we'll see what happens. I thought I had the picture of Byron Allen, but I don't. But we're gonna move on to the next story, guys. We only got a few more left. Because I was doing a lot of talking when we got to talk about my trips. I mean, places I've been in the world. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, this situation right here. Everybody's talking about the Queen. Everybody's, and I said this yesterday. I said, I really don't like when people are saying nasty things about this lady. We understand that it's rumored that they're racist. We understand that it's rumored that they done things to black folks and stuff like that. But this is how I look at it. This woman is a mother. This woman was a mother. She was a grandmother. She was a great grandmother. And regardless of what she did or what they did or what they're doing, she's dead. By the way, that's my favorite color, purple. She's dead. The woman is dead. And I don't, trust me, y'all, I'm not a fan. I'm not taking up for the woman. I'm not taking up for the things that they allegedly did, all the racism and stuff. I'm not taking up for that, but I'm like, the woman is dead, man. You don't have to like her, to be mean and ugly, say nasty, but they let her ass out on all over the internet. But you just imagine if that was your mother, if that was your grandmother, and somebody did you like that. Because all of y'all grandmothers and mothers ain't nice. Some of our grandmothers and mothers are bitches and hoes. Can I just say it and do some? They've done some nasty things, But I'm gonna show y'all a video. This is what D.L. Hughley had to say, and I'm kind of on his side. And we'll talk when
people aren't celebrating, but they're not necessarily sad.
I think that anybody who holds the idea that you can't be sad for somebody when they pass on, I think lacks a level of humanity that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can hold two ideas in your head. I'm not a monarchist, but I can see that. Even if you ain't a queen, you don't want a queen. Somebody lost their grandmother and their mother. Somebody lost a dear family member. So it really gets cloying when people can't even scrounge up a modicum of compassion for somebody.
Yeah.
I think that I think it shows the kind of the lack of humanity that we kind of.
I agree with him. I agree with you, D.L. Hughley. Again, it's about passion. I mean, the lady, we've heard the rumors. We know what they've said that these people have done. But the lady didn't ask to be born into the rich family like that. That's just like somebody getting mad at you because you come into millions and millions of dollars. You didn't ask for that. She didn't ask for that. But anyway, rest in peace, Queen. Y'all, it's going to be a long celebration, guys. I told somebody, I said, child, they're going to probably go into Thanksgiving and Christmas with this damn funeral. Child, this funeral going to be long as hell. Long as hell. All right, this is going to be the last story. The last story. I want to talk, of course, about Young Thug. How do you guys feel about people having phones in prisons? Well, girl, apparently the judge don't like it. Yes, the judge don't like it. Well, Young Thug, y'all know who Young Thug is. Y'all know what's going on with Young Thug. Y'all know the Young Thug is in prison for all kind of stuff. Been accused of trafficking and drugs, honey, you name it. He's been accused of it. Okay, so Young Thug apparently was doing some texting and stuff in jail while he's locked up. Baby, he's been trying to get out. Baby, Young Thug been trying to get out. Baby, they is not playing with Young Thug. They do not want to let him out of prison or jail or whatever case, whatever you want to call it. They is not trying to let him out. They do not. They don't want this guy to get out. Him and Gunna. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard this now, but Kanye was looking for something. He was trying to open, yeah, he was trying to open up some stores or something, and Young Thug told him, "I got some land in Atlanta. Well, you better sell it, cause Young Thug, child, I don't think he going nowhere no time soon, bitch. Okay, I think Young Thug gonna be right there for quite some time. Yeah, I don't think he's going nowhere. So yeah, he told him he got some land to sell. So I'm gonna show y'all this video. And my point is, I don't think nobody should have no. I don't think people should have no damn phones in prison. You in prison. You in prison, and you need to be in prison, and you need to sit there. And of course, I guess you considered innocent until proven guilty, but apparently they think he's very guilty because they won't give his ass a bond. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what the judge said, and we'll talk about it when I come back.
This is part of the state's concern. I mean,
That was an innocent. That's nothing bad. Asking somebody to tweet to Michael Phelps, "Can you swim 100 miles in the ocean?" That has nothing to do with intimidation. So I'd ask you to read.
well, if I can communicate through a family member or somebody else, then I can communicate something else.
It's recorded.
So?
It would be found out immediately. That is a crime. Witness intimidation is a crime. It could be used in front of the jury as consciousness of guilt. That's not going to happen. And there's no evidence it did happen.
Well, let's just listen to the abundance of caution right now, and we'll leave it. I may change my mind some point in time in the future.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. I think that, I don't think he should be doing that in jail, because he can use this against him, because we don't know what kind of codes they talking. He could be talking some gangster codes we don't know anything about. And if his lawyers are smart, they would be like, "No, bro, you're not going to be texting, and you're not going to be." He was texting Michael Phelps, y'all, the damn Olympic star. What the hell? Man, you have your freedom, and now you don't have it because of all the things you were allegedly doing. Racketeering, drug activity. The judge said, "We don't know what this stuff means." And the judge, like me, hell, we old. We don't know what all this stuff it may not mean nothing. How did he get a social media account? I have no idea how. In the Fulton County Jail. Girl, I'm going to Atlanta soon. I need to go down and see if I can get an interview with him. He said, "I'm talking to my roommate, and we're wondering if you could swim." He's talking to Michael Phelps. "We want to know, could you swim 100 miles into the middle of the ocean back into the shore?" Why are you talking to Michael Phelps? You need to be talking to your lawyer. Or if you're going to be on social media, young man, you should be trying to talk to your family. If your mama's still living, let your mama know you love her. And your family, you got kids, let them know you love them and you miss them, and you hope to get out soon. But you running around here texting Michael Phelps for what? Girl, it's a mess. Oh. Oh well, I just don't get it. I don't know how they're getting. I don't know how they're getting these social media. I don't know how they're getting these to be able to tweet and do all this stuff in prison. I don't know how they're doing it. Do you know 50? Just messy, okay? All right, guys. Well, that concludes the show. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm used to you guys not saying nothing, but you will one day when I get that viral video, bitch. Everybody gonna be. And look, I'm only talking to the people that used to talk to me. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. We got the fair in my little tired hometown. A little tired ass fair. I might go through there this weekend, but I do have a show tomorrow night. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. This stuff. Y'all be good. Have a great weekend. Bye.